The look and feel of Pismo Beach is changing a bit. Not a full facelift, but perhaps a nip and tuck here and there to make it look fresher, cleaner, and yeah, maybe a little younger looking. It's been underway for a few years now. New sidewalks, lighting, and accessorizing of main drags and thoroughfares.
Pismo is classic California, and it will always be classic California. However, with change, you need to modernize, right? People desire new amenities, new restaurants, new things.
The new pier just underwent an $8 million renovation. Beachfront hotels are also upgrading. The inn at the pier came into downtown offering ocean views, a rooftop deck, bar, and pool. And that big project over there, that's going to be a new Marriott Hotel. The Vespara, part of Marriott's Autograph Collection.
Autograph collection hotels they're reserved for properties that really reflect the place. And so it's going to have nightly music, restaurants, pool, deck. The waiter will bring you a cocktail at the fire while you're watching this beautiful ocean.
So we have these fancy high-end hotels, but we do have a mixed use with still the beach rentals and all that, so that the people who've been coming here for years with their families and maybe can't afford a high-priced hotel.
My Pismo Beach, right? That's what we're talking about, is for everyone. Our bread and butter traveler has been the middle, lower income family for years, and they'll always be welcome in Pismo Beach. And it is very important to have a variety of resorts. We had a number of resorts or hotels in that area, but we didn't have the higher end, and so we're trying to have a whole thing.
Honestly, one of the frustrations for me has been, I love coming down to Pismo, but the option for sunsets were to walk on the beach. There weren't a lot of places that locals could come and have a cocktail and enjoy sunset. And so I feel like these newer properties are really kind of filling a need for locals too.
For sure, and I think we really want to return locals to downtown.
Frye Street is proving to be a draw with the return of Giuseppe's. The new La Bodega complements other great wine bars and restaurants, and the city is working on getting a few more, hoping to make Frye Street into the city's restaurant row. Pomeroy Street, heading down to the pier, reflects the city's character, so not much will change. The neon signs, the view, and most of the venues will be staying put. But look for a new gathering spot right here in the parking lot, nestled among all the action.
It only removes 5 parking spaces, but it adds back more than that for bicycles and motorcycles. So it actually accommodates more motorists and more types of transportation.
More people.
Yeah, more people.
A Pier Plaza is in the works for yoga, concerts, lawn bowling, farmers markets, fairs, and festivals. The restrooms will be replaced by something more architecturally and aesthetically pleasing. And there will be more restrooms for women. That's something to celebrate. It's not just happening in Pismo proper. The city will be spending more than $20 million in Shell Beach over the next 2 years. More than half of that to upgrade water lines, getting rid of utility lines by putting them underground, widening sidewalks, and installing 18 blocks of walking and biking paths.
And then we're widening the sidewalks and putting in pavers and old school lights and banners on the commercial side to really make that a pleasing thing for the storefronts.
The 18-month project will reduce parking by 4 to 6 spaces. But the city bought a lot that will add 12 to 14, so it's actually a net addition of spots. Shell Beach will also get new stairs to replace the surf-damaged ones at the end of Morrow, and a new expanded walkway in front of them where Mother Nature has claimed a little real estate. Kids aren't forgotten in city upgrades. In January of next year, look for new play structures at both Dinosaur Caves and Spyglass parks.
They're amazing play structures that the kids are just going to go crazy over.
Oh yeah, and before 2018 even ends, get ready to enjoy a new beach access point at St. Andrews. Bluff protection and stairs to the popular surf beach will be embedded right into it.
Those are serious projects.
Those are serious. How do you pay for all this? Like all of a sudden it seems like we've gone on a spending spree.
That's a great question. Well, the 2 resorts downtown will generate over $1 million a year in revenue. And I like to think of that as a tourism dividend. You know, we don't grow the staff, we don't grow the bureaucracy. We take that money and invest it back into the neighborhoods. And that's something that we've been doing in Pismo Beach for several years, and that's where we get a lot of this money.
The goal is renovation, not replacement. The city wants you to sense an upgraded Pismo Beach, but not an unfamiliar one.
And that's one of the hardest things I struggle with as city manager is keeping the classic California balance and keeping the Pismo we remember and the laid-back attitude. That's who we are. But growing it and making these investments need to supplement that, not take away from it.
The future of Pismo Beach is vibrant, but still with the same classic beachy vibe. It wants to change its look a bit, but not its friends.
We're more funky and eclectic, which is us.
Right.
We want to stay that way.
We like being funky and
yeah.
eclectic.
So we,
Just saying.
Yeah, that's us. Believe me, at the planning counter at City Hall, we have those conversations. That we don't want to look like Santa Barbara. We don't want to look like, no offense to them, the Monterey feel. We are Pismo. And we're a little bit of all of those things.
That's my Pismo Beach, now and for years to come.